Okay. So, anybody would like to introduce yourself? Just like short introduction, your name and what all the skills you guys have and currently working or searching for a job.
Yeah, hi team. My name is Muzammil. Like I have been working for 10 years. So my basically primary skill set is Oracle ADF, and I have been working for past 1 year on Oracle Apex. So I'm trying to have joined this course to upgrade my skills. So hopefully I will get a lot of knowledge and that will be useful in my career. So
Okay.
that's about me. Thank you.
Harsha,
Hi, Bim. Good morning.
good morning. Okay. Yeah. So, here, Oracle Apex. So, what is this Oracle Apex? So as the name stands here, Oracle Apex. So this is the product of Oracle, okay, and they name it as Apex. So both together, Oracle Apex. So what can we do with this Oracle Apex? We can build low-code applications for mobile, web, or system applications. Just hope the screen is visible.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, as this Oracle Apex, it is a low code application platform. So we need to know what is low code. So when the name says low code, that means we are not writing lot of codes. So everything it will be already available, like the web components like text field, buttons, and process and authentication, authorization, session management. So everything it will be handled by framework, and we will be writing less code for according to our business logic. So that is the low code application platform means. So this Gartner, so it says the low code platform must have some user interface and business logic, workflow and data service. Everything it will be available already in the platform. So this Gartner, it is one of the company that will review the software applications or platforms, and according to Gartner, so this is the low code platform. Then why low code? So as the name says low code, so definitely we are not writing much codes here. So definitely it will increase the speed. So when we say speed, we can say easy to learn. We can easily learn these technologies, and also we can easily develop. So as we are not writing much codes, we can easily develop the application 20 times more than the traditional way of developing. And innovation. So when this is low code, it will not take much time to learn and develop, so that we can focus more on developing our we can focus on our business logic, and we can develop the application, and also we can spend a lot of time on innovation. And also when it is low code, we have more agility. What is agility? So assume that we have developed some application, then our customer or client want immediate change. So immediately we can quickly do the changes without spending lot of time. So for that purpose, we can easily use the low code development platforms. So when we see the market for low code application platforms, so this is one graph we have here. So in 2023, this much amount of US dollar is spent for low code. This is the marketing capital, and this is the future. So in 2032, this is the, so all of the companies, like 70%, currently 70% of new application will be developed using the low code platforms only. So here, low code, this chart, it not only cover Oracle Apex. So this is just about low code. So we have lot of low code platforms, like Oracle Apex is one of the low code platform. Okay. Then this is more about Oracle Apex, specifically in Oracle Apex. So Apex also a world's most popular enterprise low-code application platform. So using this Oracle Apex, we can develop the application 20 times more faster than the usual traditional platform development platforms. So using Oracle Apex, we can develop application for mobile, web, and desktop. And when we say we can develop applications for mobile, web, and develop for mobile, there is for mobile we have native applications. For example, if the device is Android, so there is Android native application will be we can develop, and we can host in Play Store. But here using Oracle Apex, we can develop only uh, progressive web application that can be accessible from mobile, web, and desktop. And that these application, whatever we develop using Oracle Apex, that can be hosted on premises and cloud. So on premises, what is on premises? So in simple way, assume that we have a company, and in that company we have servers. So in that server, we will be installing Oracle Apex, and everything like uh, server maintenance, everything will be handled by that company networking team, or the person whoever is assigned for that role. When we say cloud, the servers will be hosted somewhere in other region, and we will be accessing them remotely. And all the security, maintenance, and upgrade part will be maintained by that cloud host provider. Okay. So this Oracle Apex, it can be used both on premises and cloud also. And if we see here, so we have already 21 million plus application created using Oracle Apex till date. And so every day we can say more than 7,000 plus application will be created using Oracle Apex. And worldwide, we have 850,000 plus developers. And we have more than 100,000 customers across the world in 150 countries. And also 90% of Fortune 500 big companies, they are started using the Oracle Apex. Then what is the advantage of using Oracle Apex? So as this is a low code platform, so we can quickly create apps that will meet the business objectives. Okay. Then in recent version, so currently we are at 24.2 version. So in the next slide, we will see the history of Oracle Apex, when it is started, and what all are the versions available in Oracle Apex. So those things we are able to see. So in current version that is recently released, in that we can also use AI features. So artificial intelligence we can use, and also we can develop the application enterprise ready application. That means security, scalability, and performance, everything already available in the framework. So we no need to spend any extra time for adding security, scalability, and performance. And also one more thing, the beauty of this Oracle Apex is, assume that we have Oracle database license. So if we already have a Oracle database license, then we should not, Oracle Apex is absolutely free with that Oracle database license. So we don't need to pay any extra amount for this Oracle Apex. So we will be paying only for Oracle database, and we are using Oracle Apex framework free of cost. Okay. So here we have some features about Oracle Apex. Okay. So we can develop application for desktop and mobile. This is how it will look like. So, and also it is automatically responsive. So here we can see some skeleton view. This is for the desktop and this is for the mobile. So it will be automatically adjust based on the screen size. Also, not only we can use these application developed using Oracle Apex, we can use in tablet, mobile, or any devices. And in this framework only, so we can design and develop and access the application, and also view, we can view the database data sets. We can maintain the database, we can monitor the database within the framework. And also we can write, we can see the database like objects, like tables, views. So we can able to see, monitor, and we can alter from the framework. And here we have like distinguishing characters for developing Oracle Apex. So we are not installing any external software like app development kit. So we just need an laptop with active internet connection and a browser. So we will be developing entire application within the browser. So no need to install any software, external software. And here, if we see some overview, how it will be installed and how it will be accessible. So first thing, we need to have Oracle database. So this is the Oracle database. Within this Oracle database, we will be installing Oracle Apex engine. So this is Oracle Apex. So it will sit inside the database, and here we can see some overview. User will be accessing Apex application. Okay. So everything, whatever we create application, whatever we do within Apex, it will be stored inside the database. And also one more thing we need to remember, this Oracle Apex framework, we can directly connect with Oracle database only. We cannot use other database like SQL server or some other vendors. So we can directly use with Oracle database only. So if we want to use with other database, then we can use REST services. What is REST services and everything, we will know in upcoming sessions. But for the time being, just have a overview. And here we have some kind of information like how it will be processed. So here, assume that user is accessing some application from the browser, then that request will go to Oracle Apex. Then it will perform the validation and whatever logic we have written. Then the request will send back to the response will send back to the user. Okay. So here we have some of the components within the Oracle Apex framework. So there is something called App Builder. What is App Builder? As the name says, using this component, we can develop the application. Okay. Then we have something called SQL Workshop. So no need to worry, guys. I will be in upcoming session. I am going in depth with all these concepts. So now just remember the naming conventions. That is enough. So we have App Builder. We have SQL Workshops. So what is was SQL Workshop? So SQL. So I think everyone know already what is SQL. So that we simple structured query language for creating table, getting data from the table, updating the data, deleting the data. So we will use SQL. so that whatever SQL tasks we will do, so we can do using the SQL workshop. Then team development. Uh, so assume that we are working in a project and we have five developers and one team lead is assigned for that project. So to maintain all the tasks, bug and new work items, so there should be some tool should be there. So that entire team development can be handled using this team development functionality. And we do have workflows for approval and all. Like assume that we will be creating one invoice, and that invoice should go through some approval process. So for that purpose, we have workflows. And we do have RESTful services. This is for transferring data from Oracle Apex to some other external system. Okay. So assume that we have developed one application and we need to give data, transfer data from that applications to other system, third-party system. So we can use RESTful services and we can transfer the data. And object browser. So we do have object browser within Oracle Apex. So using this, we can access the database objects like table, procedure, views, etc. Then we have already developed data loading functionality. Using this data loading functionality, we can upload the data to the table. Assume that we have employees table and we need to bulk load employees from the Excel sheet. So if we do a manual insertion, so it will take a lot of time. So assume that we already have employees data in Excel sheet. So using this data loading functionality, we can directly load data to the table, and if it is required, we can provide the front end from the application. Then we do have monitor capability functionality within the application. So using this, we can monitor a lot of things like we can monitor if there is any bugs are there or if there is any errors, and also we can monitor the user and developer activity. And there is something called app gallery. So this app gallery, there is already some applications are developed by Oracle and uploaded here. We can say these are like we can use these applications for learning purpose. Some applications are there we can straight forward we can use, and also we can use these applications for learning purpose. And also we do have our DevOps tools. So again, it will come under here, team development. We can add the activities, we can assign the milestones. So those kind of things we can perform from this team development and this tool. Okay. So here, if we see a look and feel of these applications developed using Oracle Apex. So this is one sample application. We can see here, it will look like this in system. And the same application, if user access using the tablet or iPad, so it will automatically responsive. We can see here this project's dashboard and these things, it will automatically adjusted according to the screen size. And if the same application, if we access using the mobile device, it will automatically responsive. So no need to write extra codes or for mobile, iPad or desktop. So it will automatically responsive. So here we have Apex architecture. So how it is designed and how it will work. So we have a simple example here. Like when user access the application, what are the things will happen and how it will process the request, how it will provide the response. So that things we can able to see from here. Guys, am I going too fast or it's okay? So if you have any queries at any time, you can raise your hand or you can unmute yourself and ask the query. So here, so this is one Apex architecture. So first thing, what we need a Oracle database. When we first we will install the Oracle database, and after that we will install the Apex engine. So this Oracle Apex engine, it will sit inside the database. Then we will configure ORDS. What is this ORDS? Just remember the name, Oracle REST Data Service. So this is the middleware between the client and the Oracle Apex engine. So whatever request the client or user will do, it will first go to ORDS. Then ORDS will process that request. It will send that to Apex engine. Apex engine, it will check the database. It will process the data, and again it will send back to the uh, browser. So here if we see two examples we have, get and post. So in simple way, what is get and what is post means, assume that we are using one application. Assume that we have a employee application, and I want to see my profile, or not only employee application, we can take Facebook or Instagram application. So when we click on my profile, so what are the things is happening there? So when I click my profile, the request is going to server, whether it is Instagram or Facebook or any other application. So it will the request will first go to server, then server will process, it will pass my user ID, and it will get, so it will get my details like first name, last name, email, and mobile number it will get, and it will send back. So here get. So when I click on my profile, it is sending some requests. Okay. And it is giving the data back. So that is, we can simply consider that as a get method. So we are getting something from the server. So here, if we see that example, so first, user click a link which sends HTTP GET request to ORDS. So this is user, he is accessing the application and he click on some button. So that request, it will go to ORDS, right? Then ORDS make a database JDBC call to Apex engine. So it will make the connection with the database, and it will, based on the request submitted, it will generate the page HTML and everything, and it will send back to the browser. Okay, it will send back to the browser. Then a user can able to see the requested data. Okay, so it will go here, it will do the processing, then again it will send back to the browser. Okay, so this is a simple example of get method. Then we have post method. So what is post method? Assume that we are posting a post in Facebook or Instagram. So what user will do? He will write some post and he will hit some button. Then it will go to Instagram or Facebook server, and it will store there, and it will show the updated post. So in similar way, here we can assume that some example with the employee application. Assume that this employee is requested his profile, and the profile is opened, and he need to update his new mobile number. Then he will just change the old mobile number and update, enter new mobile number, and he will hit update button. Then that request, that updated data should go and store in the database, right? So we are doing some kind of update or create operation, so that we can consider as a post method. Okay, so here if we see uh, the fifth one, this one. So user clicks a button which does the HTTP post to ORDS. When he do the changes, when he hit the button, it will go, the request will go to the ORDS again. So everything again, get time post, it will be done through the ORDS only. It will go here, and it will go to the Oracle Apex engine. Then it will process, and it will send back the uh, response. Okay. So, and also we have after processing, we can define the branching, like once it is updated, where the application page should go, whether it will stay in this page only, or it should go to go back to the previous page. Like that we can define. So that is called as a branching. So everything, just for the time being, just remember the namings like ORDS, Apex, database, branching. Everything we will learn in detail in upcoming sessions. So this is like the previous slide. It is just an overview. If we want to learn more in detail, so it will do all of these things. So for the time being, we will not go in detail for this slide. So we will just have a overview. So when the user clicks something, so application definition, it will based on the defined application definition, it will do the authentication and authorization. So what is authentication and authorization? Authentication means when we enter username and password, so it will validate the username and password, right? So if username and password is right, then only user can able to log into the application. So that we can say as authentication. Then authorization means assume that he already accessed the application. So within that application, we will be having multiple screens or multiple buttons. So based on authorization, we will be defining. So for this user, what are the functionalities should be visible? For example, for a normal user, the leave approve button should not be available. But if the user is a manager, so he can able to approve the employee leaves. So those kind of control within the application. So we control from the authorization concept. Then there is something called session state, like whenever we use and access any application, there is something called a session. So that session will be created, it will go to the process, and we do have regions, buttons, and items within the application. So it will go through everything. There is something called dynamic action, and there is something called Ajax callback. And so using these, once all these things are processed, so it will render the page. That means it will load the page. Then again, they will do some activity and to that. So again here, when they hit post or something, so it will go through definition and it will process the request. So we do have validations, we do have process, computation, session state. So in this course, we will be learning all of these things. So for the time being, just remember these naming conventions. Okay. So for this Apex, what are the data sources? The data sources, main data source, when as I already told, Oracle database is the main data source. And how it will be connected with front-end application and database. So here we have something called ORDS, Oracle REST Data Source. Yes, we can use this and we can deploy this in WebLogic or Jetty or Tomcat application servers. Then here we can see this front-end application. It will be connected with ORDS. Then ORDS will do the JDBC connection. That means a Java database connection. So if you guys already know, like if we develop some application using .NET or some other framework, so we will be doing a database connection using database drivers and all things, right? But here we are not doing those connections. So when we install the Apex and when we configure ORDS and everything, database connection and everything, it will be handled already by framework. So uh, for when we develop new application, we will not do again the JDBC connection and all those things. So we will just hit a single button, create application. We will define our logic and application will be created. So these things, it will be handled by the framework. So we will not spend time for configuring these things. So as a data source here, application will be make a HTTP calls to ORDS. Then ORDS will be connected directly with the JDBC and Apex Engine through the JDBC. Then this Oracle database is the main source for our application. And also we have external sources, like assume that we have some other database, MySQL Server or some other databases. Then using the REST API, using HTTPS protocol, we can access the data from the other applications or other databases. And also assume that we have two Oracle Apex servers. So we can also use a remote database data from the in this application using the ORDS. So here we can see we can use the external APIs using REST and SOAP HTTP protocol, and we can use directly from local database using SQL and PL SQL, and we can also use the database links. Okay, So here we have some other like how we can configure the workspace, how we can maintain the instance. So in a single database, here we can see multiple schemas is created and multiple workspaces are created. So this is the Oracle database, and within that Oracle database, we have Oracle Apex installed. So in a simple way, we will go from here. So assume that we have an organization, and in that organization, we have different departments. One is sales department, and support department, and HR department. So assume they have requested three applications. Okay, so for their functionality, they requested three applications, and the data within that three applications are sensitive data, and they requested support team should not able to see sales data, and HR team should not able to access support data. So like that is the requirement. Assume that that is the scenario. In that case, so within a single database, we can create multiple schemas. So what is schema? We already know. Like schema is just a user within the database. Okay, so we can create n number of schemas within the database. Okay. So here we have schema 1, schema 2, schema 3, and schema 4. Okay. Then within one Oracle database, Oracle Apex, we can create n number of workspaces. Workspace 1, workspace 2, and workspace 3. And within this workspace, we are able to create multiple applications. So whatever application we develop, they will be linked with the workspace. Okay. And we can also link multiple schema to one workspace. If we see here, this is one workspace. And here, what are the schemas linked to this workspace? Schema 1 and schema 2. And for workspace 2, schema 3 and schema 2 is linked. And for workspace 3, only schema 4 is linked. Okay. So like this, we can configure the workspaces and schemas according to our requirement. So in upcoming session, everything we are doing these things practically. So first we will develop some application using single schema and single workspace. Then within the instance, when I say instance, this is Oracle Apex instance. Okay, and we will do everything practically. So here we have release history of Oracle Apex for the last 5 years. Okay. So in 2020, we Oracle Apex 20.1 version came. Okay. And after that, so every year, if we see the overview, so this is 2020, 2021, 2022, 23, 24, and here we have 25. Okay. So every year, there is a two release, the 20.1 and 20.2, 21.1 and 21.2. So like this, every year Oracle will do two release for this Oracle Apex framework. And if we see here, here we can see some major new things they have introduced in that version. Okay, so currently we are in 24.2 version, the latest version. This is the latest version. The first version 24.1 that is released on June 17, 2024. So this is the first version that have AI assisted development, and we can develop AI configuration, and we can develop chatbots and everything using AI. We can also develop application and database subjects we can create using the AI feature. Okay. Okay. So Oracle Apex, how wherever it is available. So as I previously said, so we can able to configure the Oracle Apex framework within Oracle Cloud. Then we can install within our system or our servers on premises, and also we have other cloud options like autonomous database on Azure and Amazon RDS and other virtual machines. Okay. So Oracle Cloud. So within this Oracle Cloud, there is something called for learners and students and for small scale industries. There is something called always free autonomous database and always free Apex service. So we can just create our account in Oracle Cloud and uh, we can have Oracle Apex within the Oracle Cloud. So when we create a Apex service within this Oracle Cloud, so we should not worry about installation and everything. So when we register and when we request for Apex service, so within a fraction of a minute, so our workspace will be created and we are able to start developing and access the application. In on-premises, so we need to install everything. We need to install database and we need to configure the ORDS and we need to develop the application. And in other cloud environment also, so it will be same as Oracle Cloud. So we can register and pay for the service and we can start developing the application. For this training purpose, we will be using Oracle Cloud and on-premises. So there will be one session for installation. We will be installing Oracle Apex locally in our laptops. And for other development functionality to use email notification, push notification, and AI features. So we will be using Oracle Cloud for development purpose.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Yes, I have one concern about that Azure cloud.
Mhm.
So, are we using that
Uh,
to deploy the applications
uh,
which we have developed?
so here in this training session, we are not going covering Azure deployment services, but if it is requested,
Okay, but we can use that, no?
yes, we can use. We can log into Azure services and we can request Oracle Apex. Then
Mm-hmm.
instance will be ready and we can start developing the application and access the application.
Okay. I have another concern as well. As you have mentioned earlier, no, regarding that DevOps tools. So,
Mm-hmm.
we'll be using those tools,
Yes.
that Docker, Kubernetes,
No,
and all those.
no, we are not using external DevOps tools. So within this framework, we have something called team development. So it is similar to DevOps. So we can use
Mm-hmm.
that internal development DevOps.
So for automating the process, what we'll be using exactly for that?
Okay. So this is for version control. For current,
Git.
yeah. So currently for version,
Okay.
we don't have any automatic solution, but we can
Okay.
work around. Using workaround, we can do the backup and version control for database and application separately. But this
Okay.
feature, Oracle, it is there in Oracle roadmap. So maybe I think in next version, so it will be automatically we can configure the version control. But for the time being, we
Uh,
need to apply workaround and do the manual export for the database, and we can export the application separately. We can export the database separately. Some workaround we need to apply. We-
so I have one question regarding the same.
Yeah.
So what we'll be using exactly in the industries for version control in this Oracle Apex?
Okay.
I didn't understand about that system workaround. What exactly the workaround will be for that?
Okay.
That I want to know.
Okay. So, in industry currently we are using some SVNs for version control and
Okay.
also using, but it is again manual. We need to everything. It is not automatic, fully automatic. So we need to configure
Mm-hmm.
application number, schemas, and we need to change little bit in the codes. It is not 100% automated. If we see other traditional developments, we can use the CI/CD. Okay, so automatic everything is,
Yes, the ICD pipelines.
yeah,
Yes.
we can create the pipeline and we can automate the deployment. But here, it needs some developer support. Developer need to create the scripts like that.
Okay, so that manual workaround will help us in future, no?
Yes, yes, it will help.
Okay, yeah, got it.
allowing
Yes.
we can create the script, automate. But it is there in roadmap. So in upcoming versions, definitely Oracle will do simple solution for that version control.
Okay, okay. Yeah, got you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So here Oracle Apex on OCI. So what is this OCI? So Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. So for the time being, I will just skip this slide. So it is, I will once we have Oracle OCI platform ready, that time I will we will see this one. For the time being, just ignore this slide. This is again a OCI. So we will develop the application. We will use the ATP, Oracle Autonomous Database, and there is something called Exadata. This is about pricing of the Oracle Apex development service within the cloud. So they will provide fully managed mission critical stack for as low as this is the minimum value we can pay in Oracle Cloud. So there is also other service providers are there. So we can start with even $30 if the application is small, and for small companies we can use. And also there is as I previously mentioned, so we can use always free autonomous database within the cloud OCI cloud environment. So we will get 20 GB of space free. We will get two instances, each 20 GB. Okay, that we can see here. Okay. So again here, development and deployment options for this applications developed using Oracle Apex. So we can design and use locally. We can develop the application in our system, and we can use in that system locally also without any internet connection or something. And also we can do the same in on-premises. And here cloud options, we can design, develop and deploy the application within the cloud environment. So again here, if we see a overview, what does Apex do for us? So it will create the user interface. It will give the data access, visualization, security features, globalization, performance. So when we see globalization here, so we have a capability like we can develop the application and we can make it configure for multi time zones. So assume that the same application is accessible from UAE, India, or USA. So according to that country time zone, automatically it will adjust and display the data. That is globalization. And also we can do develop multi language applications. Okay, so assume that we develop the application using primary language English. Then if we want to convert that to Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, or Russian or any other language, we can develop, we can easily configure for a multi-language application. Okay, so we do have AI assisted development in this one in Oracle Apex. So what are the things we can use as a AI features? To use AI features, first we need to configure the generative AI service. So here we can see within the workspace, we will configure the AI first, then it will go through validation of the credentials and everything. And once the configuration is success, we will use the Apex AI features. Okay, for the time being, just remember, we can also use AI features within the Oracle Apex. So in upcoming sessions, we will do these examples. Okay, so in the previous slide, we have configured the AI service. So after that, here we are using AI features. So what all we can do using the AI within the Oracle Apex? So we can create the database tables and database model. We can design database model using this Apex assistant. Okay, so here if we see the user, okay, so this is the user, is talking with AI in a natural language. So he's specifying like create a data model with the prefix PM to manage projects, milestone, task to-dos, task link, and so on. He's just giving a hint in a natural language, and this AI assistant is understanding that natural language and it is converting to SQL. So here, if you see, it is automatically created the table code and it is provided, and also it is asking some queries like, do you want any changes? Okay, so like that, we can use AI for developing the data model. So if you guys don't know SQL, PL SQL, so no need to worry. So here we have Apex Assistant. So we can easily create the table, and we can create PL SQL procedures. Anyway, I will be covering two sessions, two or one session for basic SQL and PL SQL. That will help if anybody who doesn't know Apex SQL and PL SQL. Then this is one use case using the AI, and we do have Apex Assistant, so we can easily develop a application. So in the previous slide, we just designed a data model, but we can even develop a simple application using the Apex Assistant. See here, in the previous session, we have developed a data model. Then here, the user is specifying to the AI, build an app on project task. So he's specifying tables created in the previous screen, and the AI is taking control, and it is creating entire application like how the user is defined. So he want like projects, some pages and some filters, classic report, chart, interactive report. So it is given, it understand that natural language, and it is giving overview. Then if this is okay, user will click create application, then it will create the application. On top of that, if we need any changes, so we can, as a developer, we can make the changes and deploy the application. Okay, so so we can also use AI in code editor. So for internal components like report forms, there will be backend source will be a SQL query data source. So if we want to write or make a change in that query, so we can even use Apex Assistant within that code editor. So when we click on Apex Assistant, it will open query builder and Apex Assistant like this. So we can talk with the AI, and it will generate the query, and we can copy and paste it here. And also we can just click insert button so that it will be code will be written automatically. Again, here we have some AI configurations. I will just skip this one, and we will spend more time when we are doing this AI as a practical. This also RAG sources. We can use AI features for the RAG sources. So this is the new feature that is available in 24.2 version. This previous also, it is available in 24.2 version. We just skip the explanation. Okay. So here we have another useful features of the AI in Oracle Apex. So we can also generate the response using the AI. So if we see here, there is some example. So user is providing some fruit names, and he's clicking generate song. So it is generating some song using the AI. This is just an example. So assume that we are developing one application for vehicle sales management system. So assume that we have entered vehicle brand, model, its engine size, gear type, and everything. And we need to generate the automatic description. So assume that scenario. So assume that here we entered vehicle brand, engine size, its type, country of origin. Then if user hit some button, so it will generate a description of the vehicle. So in that scenarios, we can use this feature, generative AI, a dynamic action feature. And also here we can provide assistant chatbot kind of thing using the dynamic action. So no need to worry what is dynamic action. Just remember the naming convention. So in upcoming session, so we will be spending a lot of time for dynamic action. So here we can see there is some assistant. It's kind of chatbot. So user is interacting with the chatbot and he is asking open task. Then it automatically understand and it is showing here are open tasks from provided information. So what are the tasks currently open? So for the project alpha, there is this is the milestone, this is the task name and its status. So like this, without going through clicking many screens, we can easily interact with the AI from the data available in the database and we can develop the application. And this is for end users, end user. The point of view here is end user. So end user is talking with AI in a chat mode. This also vector providers. I will just skip this one. This also. And here we have some Apex Plus AI video links. So once this today's session is over, so I will be uploading this PPT to Google Drive and sharing the link. So everyone can go through it and refer. And also you guys can go here and see some beautiful application developed using AI features and Oracle Apex. Okay. Okay. So security wise, the applications developed within Oracle Apex, they are already secure applications. So as a security, we have features like authentication and authorization management and session management, and by default the applications are secure. For example, the URL tampering and session state management, everything it will be automatically handled by the framework, so we no need to spend extra time. Then applications developed with Oracle Apex, they support SSO. So what is SSO means? Single sign-on. So assume that we already have account in Google. So we can also provide for our applications, we can provide users can log in with Google, Facebook, or some other authentication providers. So in companies, in real-time scenarios, so many of the companies, they will use this SSO feature. So that means, assume that currently I am working in some organization A, B, C, D, and they have provided my email user beam at abcd.com. And when I leave that organization, automatically that ID will be email ID will be disabled, right? So if we use SSO feature, so if the ID is disabled, we are not able to access the application, so that the application will be secured. So if we use with our own username and password, so when we leave the organization, again they need to disable our account. So to avoid that extra work, so currently companies will be working SSO, and also it will once we log into one platform, organization platform, for example, assume that I'm using a office laptop and I already log into that laptop. And if I want to access the application developed using Oracle Apex for that organization using that laptop, so if we configure SSO, again, we no need to enter username and password for that application. So automatically it will do the SSO single sign-on, and it will allow us to use the application. And there is something called Apex Advisor. So this advisor, as the name says, advisor. So it will do some advice, like if we miss any security feature. So when we run the advisor, it will tell like, so in this page for this component, authorization is missing. So this will do some security issue. So like that, it will advise. And again, here we have what is authentication and what is authorization in detail. And again, session management. Again, this is a security feature we need to follow in our application. But here in Oracle Apex, it is handled through the framework automatically. Okay, so we can entire application we can make for a session state, and also there is something called application items will be there. That item level also we can able to control the session, and also we can avoid the SQL injection. So everything it will be automatically configured. No need to spend or redo the work. And as a session level, we do have collections, Apex collections. So what is these collections? Just remember, like collections are temporary tables, and the data within that table will be linked to session level. So if the session is expired, data stored within that collection will also get deleted. So this is a temporary table we can use. So when we can use this Apex collection, assume that we are doing some e-com application, and we are providing a shopping cart application, providing some add to cart feature. So when user adds some item to cart, so it should be stored temporarily until he book permanently. Okay, so in that use cases, we can go with Oracle Apex collections. Again, here we have same security features. So I think I will stop it here, and we will continue with tomorrow. If anybody have any queries, we have 5 minutes, so you guys can go through the questions.
Could you please tell us about that AI assistance that we'll be using in our project? Just elaborate it some more.
Okay.
How can we use that? Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So as a developer, we are using AI feature for creating the database model. I mean to say, like creating tables, creating stored procedures, and creating scheme of views and everything. So this one feature we are using as a developer for creating the data model. And we are using AI for creating the entire application. Assume that previously we talk with AI, and it is given the database model, and using that only we can, on top of that, we can develop the application, entire application. And we can also use the AI feature within the code editor. So till now, all these three features, whatever I developed, these are for developers, not for the end users. Okay, so we can say for developer we have three main features for AI, and here, okay, this is for end users. So we can use the AI feature to generate some automated text, and to get automatic data from the server, or some general information, or data stored within the database. So we can provide that kind of options also using the AI. And we can also use like OCR features. When I say OCR, assume that we have a PDF invoice, and we need to assume that user is just uploading the PDF invoice, and we need to read invoice date, supplier, and some details like invoice amount, line items automatically using the AI feature. So in that case also we can use AI OCR feature, and we can store the data. And also we can do the image recognition, uh, image comparison, so, and face recognition. So everything we can do using the AI. We can also provide chatbots for end users using the AI.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Any other queries? Okay. So if you guys have any queries, you can just you can email us or you can directly chat with us from WhatsApp. So we will be available for support. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.